Glad you could join us for our Play Gamer Viewer's Guide to Free 23. Keith Avalon from Play Games, same as usual, producing tonight's stream and doing an excellent job of it. So what is Free 23? What the heck? Kind of a long explanation. I'll try to keep it short. So we launched our newest website before this one in 2015, and it housed a bunch of free stuff on it. And actually, there was a couple of websites before that also had free stuff. We had this growth of free stuff over the past 15 years. We would post it on the free stuff page. And so we had all this different, all this content, teams and cards and game helps and stuff like that. Well, in 2020, we launched our new site, the new e-commerce site. That's where we did Play Now and Play Classic. And we left the Play.com site up. Kind of the idea was it was going to kind of be a museum, sort of remembering the Play.com from 2000 to 2020. And that's where all the free stuff was, and people could go there and visit it. And we intended to move that stuff to the new site, but there wasn't really a lot of urgency because that stuff was already housed somewhere. And so it was for the last couple of years until this past December 31st, when we had to shut down the. We didn't have to, but it didn't make economic sense to continue to run the old Play.com site. So we pulled the plug on it and basically redirected everything to the new Play.com site. So now if you put in Play Now or Play Classic or Play.com, it'll come to the new Play Games website. But in unplugging the old site, all that free stuff went away. And frankly, I hadn't really thought about it because it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. There were no notifications of anybody downloading anything, so we just kind of forgot about it. But we found out quickly as soon as we unplugged it that where'd all that free stuff go? There's a lot of great free content on that old site. It's like, there wasn't there? So we made it a point to get that stuff back. I mean, it's something we always intended to do, but it just wasn't a lot of urgency to it. So we suddenly had urgency. And thank goodness there was Al Wilson, who has hosted the most of that content on his Google Drive, and it's been accessible since January 1st. But we it's only right that we house it on our own site. So that's been our goal going forward. And we set March 3rd as our deadline for getting this stuff back up on the Play.com site, 3/3/23. And that's where we get free 23. It's like talking without your teeth. Free 23 on 3/3/23, which happens to be tomorrow. We've been working pretty steadily at the getting this stuff transferred for the last week or so, especially. And I think we're done. I mean, I know there'll be some glitches, but I think you'd be really pleased with the way this all comes together. We have 3 new ways to get your fix of free, and we're going to sort of talk about them on tonight's show. Let's start with level 1 for the moderate freebie fanatic, the person that they like free stuff, but they're not going to go crazy about it. We made it pretty easy, and this is basically the reorganization of the free stuff pages. Get your laptop open. Yeah, let me get my laptop open, and I'll kind of navigate everybody through it. If you go to the Play.com site, you can enter Play Classic or playnow.com or play.com. Any one of them will take you to the Play Games site now. And I will get into my okay, there's the site. I guess there's no point in me showing this to the screen, right? I mean, I'll show you. You should have it on your own screen, but that's what I'm looking at. And if you want to follow along, that would be great.
Sam, I've got my screen projected here.
Okay, awesome. All right, so the free link is in the same place that it always was, the very top of the page. You just click free, but it's going to react differently now. You'll click free, and now you're going to get a page that has all the different game icons in a nice sort of a Hollywood Squares arrangement of the different game boxes, with the Play Now box in the bottom left corner, and then the miscellaneous box in the bottom right corner. And then each of the other games has its own box. And if you click on one of those boxes, let's just start with second season, since it's in the top left. And you'll see the second season logo, and it says free stuff. And you'll see these different categories, second season game helps. And if you click on that, it's like an accordion file. It'll scroll down. You can see all the different things we have available. There's score sheets. There's the Fab Finish generator. The end of game chaos play. There's the no dice fast action cards that Al made, which you can download for free. The Hail Mary play. All these different helps. If you click on it, and it'll close right back up, and then you can go to the different pro leagues and seasons that we have. We got the World League, the Football America, the Alliance League, Spring League, the XFL cards that we made in 2020. We have college collections. You just click on any of these headings, and it'll accordion down and show you all the different things. And you can click on them, and it will bring up the file, and then you can review it, take a look at it, see if you want it. And if you want it, then you just click on the download link up in the depending on the browser that you have, or depending on what you're running. On my Google Chrome browser, the download link will be in the upper right-hand side of the browser window. Then you download it, and that's it. You don't have to check out. You don't have to enter any information. You just secretly download it and put it on your computer. If you want to go to a different game, you just click back. You can either hit the back button or click on free again, and then let's go to the hockey page. And again, you'll see a different accordion menu, but you've got the Hockey Blast. The game helps are always the first thing. Then there'll be like minor and pro seasons, Hockey Blast Olympics cards. This is a good time for me to mention a lot of these files. To be quite honest with you, I don't remember who contributed them. Many of them, the person would include a document with the file, sort of explaining it, and include their name in it. But some did not, and some of them I just don't remember who submitted it. So anything that has a CC on it is community contributed. If I remembered who or knew who contributed a file, I put their name in the parentheses. So like Rick Laws, for example, created the Olympics cards for the 72, 80, and 2018. And then the Canada Cup cards. There's Michael Owens, who made the 81 Canada Cup. So if I know who did it, I will put their name in there. And if you recognize the file that you sent and I didn't give you credit, please let me know via email, and I'll adjust that myself and give you the credit that's due you. So that is how the accordion system works. It's pretty easy to navigate. I did want to point out a couple of the freebies. I went through the files, the entire folder of stuff, and some of that stuff I hadn't looked at in a long time. So I did want to point out a couple things that maybe you weren't aware of. The baseball files. There are so many baseball files, so many minor leagues especially. We have the All-Star Games sorted by All-Star Games. Really, it's really easy to navigate to get to specific topics. But we have a lot of all-time greats and all-star sets, and some of them are various sets from the Negro Leagues or Japan or Mexico or all-time all-stars. But we have quite a bit of baseball content that I think it was a little bit more difficult to access on the old PLAAY.com site, because you'd have to find the link that took you to the homebrew sets. If you could easily miss that. If you weren't necessarily looking for it. So there was like a whole other page of homebrewed card sets. So this will be much easier to find. And I did want to point out how many, I believe I know there's over 50 minor league sets available. I think it pushes 100 actually. There's the Celebrity TV Golf. I created that for the newsletter several years ago with based on the TV show Sam Snead's Celebrity Golf 1960. That's really a cool freebie that hasn't gotten a lot of love lately. There's the Hockey Blast one-hit wonders that Brian Chipney helped me with creating the bios for the players. That's super cool. That's a really good team and fun to play. There's I uploaded the 2015 Wrestling America Federation cards. That was we switched away from using real names in 2015 for licensing reasons, and we converted the 2015 pro set to a fictional set. And it's got a good number of wrestlers in there, and they really are based on professional wrestlers. And then, of course, as time has gone on since then, it's been 8 years now. We've moved away from that and developed our own identities for the wrestlers. So That is available on the free stuff page under the wrestling heading. What else? There's a couple of really good soccer freebies. I wanted to point out Neil Maitland's Match Day add-on, which basically is kind of like Game Day for History Maker Baseball, except it works for soccer. It's super cool, and Neil's knows what he's talking about when he's laying out the different things that could happen for a soccer match. So highly recommended Neil Maitland's Match Day freebie on the soccer page. Also, Neil cooked up a couple of card sets that I don't think have gotten a lot of attention lately. He did the 1996 EPL homebrew, and also a Scottish League homebrew that's pretty neat as well. Of course, Neil lives in Scotland. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on the Soccer Blast page. The other thing I want to point out was like on the Red, White, and Blue Racing page. It's really nice that all the helps, all the Red, White, and Blue Racing homebrew helps are all in the same place. So we've got, a document with nothing but house rules. We've got the laps down, wave around rule that Dennis Zimmerman came up with. We've got Mike Haley's drafting option, the pit violation detail that he created several years ago, Lawrence Davis's post-race interview segment. All those cool add-ons for Red, White, and Blue Racing are now all grouped together in the same place. So I think that'll really enhance the racing experience for a lot of folks. So that is level 1. The Play Now stuff is all on one page. There's one box for Play Now. We do intend to build out the Play Now free stuff more, but let's face it. The sports gamers, the sports games themselves have a 20-year head start on free stuff. So it's going to take a while for Play Now to catch up, but we are going to work on it. So be patient. Should keep you busy this weekend, kind of just sifting through and seeing all the different things that are now available again on the various free stuff pages for play.com. That is level 1. Let's go to level 2. If you're more interested in free stuff, everybody loves free, right? It's like everybody's favorite 4-letter word. But some people are more interested in free than others. So if you're more interested, if you're not just a casual freebie person, if you like something a little bit more in depth, we've created level 2 of free 20 free for you, and that is 20 is free. Free PDF products from the 2020 season. We're going to make them available free for this weekend only. You snooze, you lose. So don't blame me if you don't get it. So the 2020 baseball PDF, the 2020 football PDF, the 2020 hockey PDF, the soccer PDFs, both the EPL and the Euro 2020 seasons. And we put together a PDF for the golf season, the 2020 golf season. And that actually, I was kind of surprised that actually made it to the front page of the site. I forgot that when you create a new product, it automatically shows it as a new release. So it's really not a new release, but the PDF is new for the 2020 golf season. And that's got that cool, those cards of Tom Brady and Peyton Manning for that match play thing they did during COVID. Which was televised. When we all had to sit home and watch TV and couldn't go anywhere. So that was pretty neat. So that's part of that set, and it is available right there on the front page, easy to find. But if you hunt through the different product pages, you'll see that those 2020 seasons, the PDF versions have been marked down to $0. So that is the second level of the free 20 free. Do want to mention that while the new free stuff page does make it faster to download stuff without having to go through the checkout process, we still will have some free items that you'll have to check out. Because doing it that way gives us some insights into what people really want, what people are really interested in, and also provides us some demographic information. So we're not doing away with the checkout process for every free thing. So this would be good, just a good time to mention that. Occasionally, we will still do a product that will go for $0, like on a promotional thing, like we're doing this weekend. So that is the second level of free 20 free, and those 2020 free PDFs will be available through the weekend. They'll go away Sunday evening, probably around 5 or 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Which brings us to level 3 of free 20 free. For those who are most fanatical about free stuff, who just really they live for free. So this part of free 20 free, the third part is just for you. We've hidden a bunch of free downloads all over the play.com website. I'm not going to tell you how many there are, but I will say it's double digits. How about that? And you will just have to find them. You'll have to click links to there are things that are linked, which will open up windows that will give you free downloads to other goodies. Like for example, I'm going to give you the first ones on us. All right. So if you go to the home page of Play Games, and if you'll scroll down all the way to the bottom, under the you go past the current products coming soon, you go past the recent articles from the Play blog post, you go to the welcome to the new play.com, you keep scrolling, and you'll see there's a link on there as you read through that. And by the way, we do mean this, that we do appreciate you guys. You'll see, as always, thanks for all your support. If you click on that link that says thanks for all your support, you'll get a free download of the 1890s Fight Club. If you didn't get that through this is the latest version of it that we released a couple of Christmases ago. You'll get that for free. You can download that and knock yourself out. No pun intended. So now I can't promise that every link throughout the site is going to take you to a freebie, but I will tell you that there are links that will do that. So when you find one, you can just click on it and it'll take you to freebie. I don't really even want to go through the list of the different things, but they're cool freebies that I think that you will appreciate and enjoy. So again, they're hidden all over this Play site. Have fun. You're welcome to comb through it. You could, I'm not going to tell you where to look. I've given you too many hints already. Just have fun and hope you'll get lots of free stuff for the freebie fanatics. And again, like the 2020 freebies, the secret freebies are going to go away for Sunday evening. They'll be available through the weekend, Sunday evening. They will be delinked and all will be back to normal. And we'll just have the new free stuff pages as our remembrance of what free 20 free was all about. Those are going to stay, the free stuff pages. And of course, we will add to them as time goes on. So that's your viewer's guide for free 20 free. And I hope you have fun. It's kind of our way. I know it seems maybe kind of goofy. I don't know. But we feel like, fun's the key word here. Fun and free. And we hope you do have fun. And just want you to know we appreciate you being part of our community. No stream next week. We are in Vegas, baby. Headed to Vegas on Wednesday, early morning. We'll be back the following Monday. There's a big notice on the front part of the on the front page of the website, which spells out our shipping. We're obviously not going to be able to ship anything from Vegas, but we'll get everything out starting on the 14th. We'll take orders. Just to clarify, we'll be processing orders through the 7th, probably midday. Later in the day, we got to go get our we got to pack our car and get all ready. So I would say we probably to be perfectly clear, if you order after noon on the 7th, your order is going to ship on the 14th. So that's our shipping deal for Vegas. Our next stream will be on the 23rd. I don't think we're going to be ready to stream again once we get back. So we'll plan on our next video stream being on the 23rd. That's going to be the closing, the last game, the wrap-up game of the first week of the new interprovincial Canadian Pro Football season, our fictional Cold Snap co-op with 10 teams this year. We got 2 brand new teams, and they are going to square off to close out week 1. The Pacific Whalers and the Manitoba Moose, and we'll play it live on the Play Space. And one of those 2 teams is going to begin its history with a victory. So you can watch as it happens on Thursday evening, the 23rd, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time here on the Play Games YouTube channel. Till then, have a great couple of weeks. We'll look forward to seeing you again soon. And thanks again for being part of our amazing Play Games community.